But as temperatures increase and sea levels rise, it's time to change the way we treat it.
Green technology is a sustainable energy which has the main goal to conserve nature and to remedy the negative impact to environment. There are two types of energy. The first one is renewable energy, which can be generated continuously practically without decay of source, such as solar energy, wind energy, geothermal, and hydro energy. The second energy, which is non-renewable energy, which the energy that comes from the ground and cannot be replaced in a short amount of time, such as fossil fuels.
The first point is unfamiliarity with green technologies. Green technologies pose certain challenge for developer, client, and contractor. This is because of insufficient knowledge, lack of technical expertise, and unfamiliarity with the material, products, and design. The main challenge is that green technology are usually more complicated and different from conventional technologies. Then, higher costs for green construction practice. Green buildings are valued higher than the conventional building, which costs 40%. Due to the needs of higher capital upfront, for example, solar panel systems are not often implemented in housing projects due to high installation costs. Therefore, the capital cost of operating costs will also create a stumbling block for stakeholders to choose between green and conventional buildings. Lastly, more time required to implement green construction practice on-site. Random checks and on-site visits by project manager are usually required to ensure that sustainable practices are implemented on-site. This is essential because workers may tend to ignore time-consuming sustainable practice when there are time pressure to complete a project.
First, the problem from the solar panel. It is heavy and larger space is needed in order to install the mounted solar panel. Thus, it is not suitable to use at small eco-friendly houses area. Next problem is from the industrialized building system, or we call it as IBS. As we all know that nation is one of tropical country, thus precipitation fall almost daily. This can cause problem in termination joint and resulted to water leak when there is poor workmanship while installing. IBS also inflexible with respect to alteration and reconstruction. Last but not least, the problem from rainwater harvesting. Rainwater might not be safe due to impurities that can affect the durability of the concrete when we use the rainwater in the construction.
There are several recommendations to the problem using green technology. First of all, installing photovoltaic and also called as float solar panel. It is very convenient since it does not take a lot of home spaces and can reduce evaporation in dry climates. Secondly, we can use green roof. Green roof is a roof of a building that is covered with vegetation, which can reduce heating and cool, as well as reducing stormwater runoff, which can avoid water leakage. For example, green roof can avoid water leakage caused of poor workmanship in IBS building. Thirdly, we can use filter press machine. It is a dewatering device for separating solids from liquid slurries in the form of compressed cake. With this machine, we can recycle and reuse the clean filtrate over and over. For example, if we're using the rainwater for construction purposes. Last but not least, the government should play their role by providing incentives through the usage of green products and technologies, project management framework for green construction, and subsidy for research and development in green building systems, including buying green products such as hybrid car.